Yo. Hello.
Live from Perth. No, I'm just playing. Live
Nah.
from Kansas City, Missouri, the Midwest, the heart of America. What up? Two words
What
for
up?
you. Kingdom Cast version of uh um a
A
wrestling
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. We getting
As
there.
you can clearly see, I'm off my game today. But we're gonna hit y'all on a special Sunday because the pay-per-view was yesterday about eight
hmm
thirty in the morning, something like that.
Yeah. So we couldn't
Um,
preview it, and we also couldn't do it live. So
Yeah. So, thank you, WWE. We love you and
yeah.
appreciate you. Anyway, let's start at the beginning, man. Um,
Yeah.
Perth, Australia, crowd is hot. Crowd is
Yeah.
everybody in the foreign crowd. America, y'all gotta step your game up, bro, because foreign crowds are killing y'all right now.
Yeah.
Australia's hot. They screaming, they chanting, they screaming. We'll get to the post game situation that they had.
Mm.
Um, First match was Roman versus Bronson Reed in the Australian street fight,
Yeah.
whatever that means. I don't know.
This is
They
street
didn't use a
fight. That's all that.
boomerang or anything like that. So
They had a cricket bat, so I guess that's
they
what
had
they
a cricket
mean.
bat. They didn't use any kangaroos or anything like that. They could have made it.
That's true.
They could have made it a lot better. Put
More
some Australian stuff
Australian. They
in
could have. Yeah. They could have.
it. Good match. Roman was in control most of the match, and then
Yeah.
started getting some Bronson Reed offense. We got some shenanigans with the Usos. Braun
Yeah.
Breaker was involved.
hmm
I think this is more of a storyline match than uh, a kind of a feud. This is like they're
This is not like a blow off. This is like more of
yeah.
a.
It's part of an ongoing situation.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a good match. I thought the ending paid off. I thought, and then you get the dramatic Roman in the ring afterwards and saying, "I don't want to see
I'm
you
gonna
till
see y'all to
Christmas."
Christmas, which is a long time, by the way. That is a crazy amount of time. Like, think of all the
Yeah, because
holidays that's in between there.
I think he skipped Thanksgiving, but
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. He's saying I don't want to see y'all for Halloween. I don't want to see y'all for Thanksgiving. None of that
Labor
till
Day, none of
Christmas. No, yeah, till
that.
Christmas.
This bloodline thing is, I'm curious. They just keep you good enough to see where it's going to go
It's
next.
heating
That's all
back
it is.
up.
They just
It's heating back
keep
up.
you enough. Just tease you along. Because is it going to be Jimmy? Is it going to be Jay? What's Roman going to be doing? Whose
hmm
side is going to be on who? Who's the target? It's just we're just going to keep stringing you along and slowly
Yeah.
pulling you back in. And I love it because when I was out of wrestling, the bloodline is what reeled me back in. So,
Mm,
and the bloodline is part of the reason of this podcast. So
yeah.
we're gonna say that. I think it was a great match. I think it was a great match in terms of what it did to further the storyline going forward. So,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts about Roman versus Bronson Reed?
Yeah, so I think we'd be remiss if we didn't acknowledge that Bronson Reed is only like the second person to pin Roman in a singles match in a very long time. So the fact that they had him pin Roman Reigns in a singles competition means they've put a lot of weight behind him. He's in the same conversation as Braun Breaker in my mind now. If they're like pinning Roman is something that you would do normally for a Braun Breaker, somebody that you see as a future world champion. The fact that they're
Right.
doing it for Reed means that they probably see him in the same light, or at least
Does Bron-
Roman probably sees him in the same light because Roman's probably not, giving away pins willy nilly. Like he didn't even do that for Jay one on one.
yeah. Is Bronson future world champion in your opinion?
It's tough. He's
If
getting
it was
there.
like the old days, I think he could carry it for a month or two. You know how they used to do
Yeah.
carry for a month or two, and
Like maybe like a Chris Jericho situation where he gets it for a little bit. But
yeah,
I
a
mean, Bronson Reed
transition
is
of that.
he's a future champion of some sort for sure. Is he a future world champion? I don't know. Like people don't really know this. He's not up there in age, but he's not a spring chicken. He's not in his 20s no more. He's not in his early 30s. So who knows? I could see one world championship out of Bronson Reed, maybe, as it stands right this moment. But he's a good worker. He's done a terrific job of making himself stay credible. Like
Mhm.
he hasn't won one singles championship yet, and he's still like a super credible threat. Like when he comes to the ring, you're not saying, "Oh, this guy's a jobber," or "Of course the other guy's going to win." You're like, "Oh, Bronson Reed is a legitimate threat." So he's done good in that sense. So maybe he's a future world champion in that way. But I mean, to get back to the bloodline part of it, like I thought it was interesting. Like part of that whole "I don't want to see y'all till Christmas" diatribe is that Roman was telling Jay and Jimmy, like, "I know y'all came to help, but I told y'all this only works one way." And he kept saying that over and over again. This only works one way. And it's interesting what that could possibly mean. I took it to mean that he's saying, listen, y'all can come and help me and we can be a team, but that only works if I'm the head of the table, if I'm the big mean guy that y'all didn't like before. So if y'all want to
Correct.
do that, we can, but this only works one way.
Yep. So it's the bloodline. It's going to be from a new dynamic, a new perspective. I'm curious to see how it works and see where this goes. I think Jimmy and Jay had a little interaction afterwards that we'll probably see play out on Raw in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Great match. Like I said, for storyline purposes only, it was a great match. After that match, we had EO and Rhea versus the Kabuki Warriors.
We did have that match.
Probably no, it's not the match of the night because the next match after that is probably the match of the night. But this was probably a great match, very strong. As the clip been floating around social media, Asuka did get kicked in the face.
Like
Very strong
legitimately got
style,
kicked in the
very
head.
strong
Yeah.
style, Japanese
Yeah.
style wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I liked it. I enjoyed the match. How'd you feel?
I like the match too. I think we had the right winners in this situation. We'll see what more they can squeeze out of this. I mean, you still got the Oscar versus Io one-on-one. That's probably going to come at some point. So probably squeeze that out. I'm curious to see where Oscar and Kyrie can squeeze some wins in. Because if they don't squeeze some wins in, this sort of rivalry thing isn't really legitimate. Like one of them, Oscar or Kyrie, has to pin one of Io or Rhea in order to like keep this sort of storyline
Interesting.
brewing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder who's going to eat the pin in that situation. Is it going to be Rhea? It's going to be Io. Who's going to get the pin? I would assume Oscar, but Kyrie, is on the board. She's a former NXT World Champion in her own right, so no need to sleep on her.
Rhea got enough. Uh, she got enough with the audience. She could eat a pin, and then
She
not kill.
could. That's true. She could.
I think
And I think
Io
Io
probably
could
can eat
too.
it, but I think Rhea can eat a pin more than Io can.
I
Eat a pin.
agree. Rhea could probably afford it more, but I think
Mm-hmm.
storyline wise, maybe Io makes more sense. Like, say, Kyrie does like trying to appeal to her, distracts her a little bit, because right now we still got the Kyrie's kind of like the reluctant follower in this
Yeah,
situation. Like,
she's in
she
the
does,
middle.
yeah. So maybe she like is trying to appeal to Io for something, distracts her. Asuka does the heel move, does something dirty, gets the pin. So I could see that happening. But like you said, Rhea could afford to eat the pin as well. So we'll see where this goes. Good match.
Very strong. Next match. Thank you to the fans. Thank you to the fans and to the WWE universe. Because sometimes they actually do listen, and sometimes you guys make great decisions. AJ versus John Cena was a great decision.
Yeah.
And I want to say the fans made that match happen, but it probably was in the works anyway. But
Yeah.
let's just give the fans the credit for it.
Sure. Why not? Why not?
John Cena's been putting on clinics.
Yeah.
And his opponents have been carefully chosen in this run, this recent run that he's been on. And every match has been a tribute. It's been a throwback type of match. It is. I just want to see it. you're kind of getting to the point where you don't want to see it end now. I think it's starting to become real that he got 4 left.
Yeah.
It's starting to become real. The matches are great. The match with Logan was great. The match with
Sammy. He had a match with Sammy on
was
SmackDown.
Great. The match with AJ Styles was great. So
yeah.
And the match with Cody was great too.
Yeah, the second time around with Cody was a great match. And I saw the match with Orton live. That was good too.
Yeah, so he's putting together these great matches and putting together the nostalgia. So the post game, Triple H is out there and he's trying to talk about Cena and the Australian crowd. They actually sung Edge's. They actually sung Edge's music, which is
pretty crazy.
I don't think Edge is going to happen.
No,
I don't think
it's nearly impossible. It's nearly impossible.
You would have to have. It would have to be an agreement on a major level of here, take Edge, but what are you going to give to
AEW in exchange?
In exchange, because.
So okay, this is total fantasy booking. Okay, this will never happen. I just want it. I just want it on the record because this is what I would do if I were them. Because this would be an equivalent exchange in my mind. So okay, you want Edge for one night for John Cena. Okay, you can have him, and we'll even let you put him on WWE television. You can do the match there. We won't broadcast it. None of it. You can even let him be called Edge. Okay, but for one night, we want AJ Styles versus Will Ospreay before he retires. You get Cena's retirement match with Edge. We want AJ Styles' retirement match with Will Ospreay. That's what I would do. It would be perfect. Everyone would be happy. Nobody would complain. That's not going to happen, but that's what I would do.
I ain't mad at it.
Or that's Samoa Joe, because Samoa Joe's in AEW too. So you can have AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Do that on AEW television. You know, that's how I would do it. But
who do you have as Cena's next match?
I think almost everybody, not almost everybody, but almost a lot of the people that I see are saying Gunther, and I find that really hard to disagree with.
That's the final match. Do you think Do you think it's more than one match in there?
With 5 more dates, I think is Survivor Series his last pay-per-view, probably.
Yeah. There's a way that you have to find. You got to get Miz in there for one.
I think he can work Miz in there.
You got to. It's a blow-off match, but I think if you get Miz in there for just one, that'll be his last Raw or whatever.
That would be sufficient. I think there's maybe three. One last television match. Well, no, because Saturday night's main event will be a television match. So maybe one more SmackDown match or Raw match, however you want to say it. He did all this SmackDown. He's done all this SmackDown. So it will be Raw. It would have to be on Raw.
It would have to be on Raw. I would do Miz on the Saturday night main event.
As his last match ever? Because that's his last one.
Is that Saturday the last one ever? Or is the Survivor Series the last? Which one is the last one?
Saturday night main event is in Boston, I think. Or in the Saturday night main event is his last match ever. That's it.
Oh, okay. Man, I want to get the Miz in there because we asked for AJ Styles. We asked for the Miz. I think Miz could pull one out the closet and put on a banger real fast.
I think so.
Pause.
I think that has to be a TV match. So you're probably going to have to do that on Raw if you're going to do it.
Yeah, I would do it on Raw. Like I said, AJ Styles, John Cena, great match, great show of respect. They put on the banger we thought they were going to put on. AJ Styles says he's retiring after next year.
Yeah, so next year is his last year.
I'm going to book him better than I'm booking Cena or started to book Cena. I'm finally going to give him a win over Dominic Mysterio. Get that Intercontinental title.
Championship run, yeah.
And then I could give it to – then I can move it over to Bronson or Breaker or –
whoever.
Jay. No, not Jay. there's a way that you can get it over to Jimmy too. That would
Jimmy.
be kind of fun. Jimmy gonna need a singles run pretty soon, so he can be in the conversation.
We'll see. He's
We'll see.
got some
But
build
anyway,
up to do.
there's a way that you could do it. But yeah, I would definitely give him at least one more title run, probably an Intercontinental title. He excels at that. Yeah, I would give him a long run. I wonder how long he's gonna. Is he gonna do the whole year, or is it? When is
I
the
would
year?
assume
When
he's
does
going
it
to do the
start?
whole. I assume he's going to do something similar to Cena, where he's like, the end of the year is my last one.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I guess people aren't interested in just retiring after WrestleMania anymore. Maybe that's harder to do. Like, after the high of WrestleMania, you just want to keep going. So people just plan around that. So, but we'll see. He just said at the end of 2026 he's done. So I assume that means December.
Yeah. Okay, so then we get to our final match. No, hold on. We get to the women's crown jewel match. Tiffany versus your girl
Stephanie Barker, la primera.
Hey, great match by Stephanie. Stephanie's
great
good.
Match. I think this match, like before, and so this is before Cena Styles and before Cody Seth. I thought in my mind this match was going to win match of the night. I was like, man, Stephanie and Tiffany just put on a really super great match, and it was kind of short too for my taste, but they put on a really great match. This could be match of the night, and Stephanie could steal match of the night for the second pay-per-view in a row, which would be crazy. But we ended up getting a couple more good matches. But this match was really good. Like Stephanie's making a habit of just putting on bangers.
Yeah, I'm seeing what Stephanie's putting down. I smell what she's cooking.
That spiral tap is crazy.
Yeah, I like her more than I like the other girl. But
Lyra?
Yeah.
Or Tiffany?
Lyra.
Yeah. You're not Tiffany a big fan of Lyra.
Tiffany was becoming like a Super Cena type of, and it was kind of
yeah. I agree with that. I would have her turn heel sooner. Yeah, she's just getting kind of boring to me, in my opinion. Like, I would turn her heel sooner rather than later. Like, people are calling for Cody to turn heel. It's time for Tiffany Stratton to turn heel. To me,
yeah, do something
while she's champion too. Do it while she's champion. Why not?
You gonna take it from
her? You could, but I think if she turns heel while she's champion, that would put so much juice into the run that you could add another 200 days to it. To me,
Are they waiting for Bianca to come back? Is that the holdup?
That could be the holdup. It very well could be.
Because apparently you're not giving it to Jade. Apparently, because Jade's had
ample opportunity and she ain't won it. So ample opportunity.
And Nia Jax is not getting it either. So I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know who's taking it off her.
I think. Let's see how Tiffany reacts to a loss, because it's been a while since she's lost.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, you're right. Maybe if she reacts poorly, I'd be very happy.
Yeah. She can do something and blame circumstances or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we'll start a whole new thing and we can go from there. So now we get to the main event.
Yeah. Real Cody and Steph.
Now, they didn't have a long setup for Cody versus Seth, but it was good because they got so much help. They got so much history that you didn't really need the long setup.
Nope.
And I like it. They told a great story. The
promos were great going into this.
They can carry on this story, so it's not really like Cody versus Gunther was kind of like a one-off, and then it was like over, and it was like, don't mention it.
Yeah.
But now this one is intertwined and you can keep telling this story after this match. So
Yeah.
the match actually means something. The belt actually meant something this time. The
Yeah.
win actually meant something for Seth this time, instead of it just being a champion versus champion. Then next week we act like it didn't even happen. So
Yeah.
I love that. I love that part of it. I love that they used the watch. There's been a part of the story going back to WrestleMania 39, 40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
40.
So Seth is gonna go down. Seth is going down, man. Seth is building a resume of great feuds, great matches. He's trying to make. I don't know if he's trying to make a Rushmore spot or Seth
He's
is
like the
putting in the
Triple H
work
of
right
this
now.
era, for sure. He's the Triple H of this era, without a doubt, to me.
I was gonna say Shawn Michaels, but
Well, but Shawn Michaels had a break. He had to take a break. He had to leave
yeah,
and come back and reinvent himself and do
yeah,
something different.
true that. Well,
He's
Seth's
a
not
wrestling
on dope.
style. His style is more similar to Shawn Michaels,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
in terms of impact and accomplishments and mind for the business, that's Triple H all the way.
yeah. Well, you know what they say about Triple H. He never was the man, but he was the man that fought the man.
Yeah.
Seth's been the man too, though. So,
I mean, well,
I like what
think
they're
about it.
doing.
Go ahead.
I like what they're doing with the story, and like I said, I think you can come back to this one day and build on that history of Seth and Cody. Seth and Cody put on some. They haven't missed yet. They haven't missed
Nope.
yet. So that's 4 for 4 since Cody's return.
Yeah.
So they got the history of good matches. It's a WrestleMania main event whenever you want to do it. And they told a great story with Paul. They told a great story with the Vision.
Yeah.
With Seth and his confidence. Seth is telling good stories with Becky Lynch right now. You can't forget about Seth versus Punk. LA Knight versus Seth is still in motion.
Yeah.
Jay is kind of hovering around that a little bit.
Just because they're feuding with the Vision.
Yeah, eventually you're going to get to. Are you going to get to Roman versus Seth one day?
I hope so. They are very much like not avoiding each other, but they're doing their best to like stay within the realm, but not touch each other. And I think they're doing that because they're saving it for WrestleMania. They did something similar with Cody and Roman, kind of. I mean, they put them on separate brands. They went so far as to put them on separate brands to keep them away from each other in the case of Roman and Cody. But Seth and Roman kind of doing the same thing where they're just kind of, we're not exactly going to interact just yet until the time is right. So it will happen.
I think it was interesting that on SmackDown, Jacob told Seth or Cody, when you wrap this thing up with Seth Rollins, come holler at me.
Ooh.
And he's still in this thing with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
So if you're building Cody versus Jacob, Cody versus Drew McIntyre again.
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown. Let's talk about the issues with SmackDown right now. SmackDown has fallen off a little bit. I don't get to watch SmackDown as much as I used to because it's kind of hard to find. I don't know which I need to do with SmackDown, but move it to ESPN or something. Put everything under one banner. Let's stop all the channel switching.
Yeah, the channel switching is kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying. Because I don't get to watch SmackDown as much as I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, SmackDown has fallen off because they took off Roman, and SmackDown was Roman's show, period. You know what I'm saying? He would have 2 segments and maybe a match. He would open it up, he would close it with the bloodline. Yeah. They would do backstage vignettes. It was the Roman show.
Yeah.
Cody is such a baby face, a white hot baby face, that sometimes it's just a little boring to me. That he's too baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see something going on with him.
I get what you're saying. I think what the real issue is that they have on SmackDown is they don't. I mean, who's the biggest heel on SmackDown right now? Is it Drew McIntyre? Because we saw what him and Cody cooked up together, and it wasn't that great. It's not
And
Seth. Seth
it
wrong.
was rushed. It was rushed too.
It was rushed. Gunther's not over there. Is it? I can't even. Like I'm trying to rack my brain off the top of my head.
Is
Who's the?
is Raw overstacked? Raw got,
Is
but Raw got things. I mean, SmackDown got things that Raw don't got. Like Raw don't got tag team divisions,
Yeah, it doesn't.
and
The
SmackDown
SmackDown
has
Tag
that
Team
in
division is super
abundance.
strong. That's true.
Yeah, they have it
I
in
think the women's
abundance.
division over on SmackDown is really good.
That was my next point. So, they need a draft. They're gonna need a draft pretty soon because you
I
literally
think,
just moved Jimmy over to Raw with no. It was just
yeah,
Jay said, "I need you," and then next thing you know, he's just on Raw.
he's over there. Yeah,
Yeah, Sammy just moves to SmackDown. Sammy's doing good on SmackDown though.
he is. He's doing really good on SmackDown. And you
Are
got
you?
Randy over there.
Yeah, you got Randy over there. He's still hovering around Cody too. So
I think SmackDown's like it
they
needs
got a heel problem.
they got a heel problem because there's no reason why your biggest baby face doesn't have. I can't think of one credible threat to Cody's title over on SmackDown. Like not one.
Right.
Like on Raw, you could see CM Punk winning the title. You could see Gunther winning the title. You could see Jay winning the title. Roman, whenever he appears, you could see him winning the title. Seth, obviously, maybe even Braun Breaker.
Also, LA Knight just kind of moved to Raw with us.
Yeah, LA Knight just kind of moved over there. No one really said anything, but now he's just a kind of a Raw superstar now.
He's just a Raw superstar.
So I mean, it's just they got a heel problem in my opinion. Maybe I'll look at the roster later and be like, oh yeah, maybe this guy. Oh yeah, maybe this guy. Like Solo's a heel, but
I
like
was just about to say Solo, but they're wrapped up with the Y6 right now. Shout out to Tama Tonga coming back.
yeah,
The MFTs look good. I like the face paint and all that stuff. JC Mateo looks a little, but it's all good. It's all good. I like what they're doing with the Y6 and the MFTs.
Yeah, they're just not a main event threat yet, which is disappointing.
Yeah. So, Lennox, what was your score on Crown Jewel out of 10? From 1 to 10, what was your score for Crown Jewel?
10.
10.
It was a 10?
It was really good.
It's because of 2 matches. John Cena, AJ Styles, Stephanie Raquel, and Tiffany Stratton.
I agree with that.
I got about an 8.
An 8.
I took an 8. Yeah.
I think I give it a.
Another interesting thing was how Roman lost.
You like how Roman? You like the storyline for Roman?
They're taking him out too much.
Taking him out. Oh, like taking a break. Oh, you think when he said that I don't want to see y'all till Christmas, he's literally going to be gone till Christmas? He might be. That might be true.
I would hate if he was gone.
I know you would hate it. I know it. I know you. So Roman takes so many breaks.
All right, we leaving?
Yeah. So,
all right, y'all. I'll be leaving. That was short.
Yeah. Happy
Shout out Lennox with the score.
You look nice, son. Okay, go.
Guess what? There's a Viper and there's a Legend. Will they face off? Wait.
True.
Last thing to say is, why do you put Cody and John? So John faced Cody when he was heel and face. He can do the same thing with Randy.
True.
You want Randy versus Cody?
No, Randy versus John Cena.
Oh, Randy versus John Cena again. Okay.
Maybe CM Punk again.
Maybe CM Punk again. I don't think we're gonna do that.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think that was interesting though. What he just said about Randy and Cody finally going off on SmackDown, helping things out. That would
It would
definitely
help.
be a credible threat.
It would
A
help.
heel Randy Orton?
They need some real danger to the title.
Yeah. I agree with that 100%.
Maybe Obafemi's coming.
Ooh, if Oba Femi gets on that SmackDown
Well,
roster,
he might be with Sammy though. So
that still adds juice to the roster. That
yeah,
still adds juice there.
they need some bad guys over there. They need somebody to come over there and really
When Oba
turn.
Femi gets on the roster, he needs to be a heel. 100%.
I got you. Yeah, they need somebody to come over there and shake it up. The rumor was Ethan Page was coming up. I would definitely put him over there at SmackDown because they need some bad guys over there.
They do, but I think Ethan Page might take some time to become a main eventer. Like he's good on NXT, but he's at this very moment, he's not a main eventer on NXT at this very moment. He can be, but he's not. So once he gets to the main roster, it's going to take time for him to get to that main event spot. And SmackDown needs main eventers right now, like right this second.
Yeah, I got you. How long is Ricky Saints gonna take?
Ricky Saints, he would be a very good one. He's got his first title one right now, so I'd let him hold on to the belt for however long you think he needs until he goes ahead and gets the call up. Maybe like 2-3 months. Maybe have him hold it until Stand and Deliver.
He's still a little small to me, but I like him though. He got the personality, but
he looked believable in that match with Oba Femi.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he can make it work.
So, well, that's something that we'll keep an eye on SmackDown and this heel problem.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next pay-per-view? Survivor Series?
I think so. I need to double check. I hope it's Survivor Series. I feel like every time you ask me that, I say Survivor Series, and then it's not.
Yeah, because they throwing a lot of pay-per-views in here.
Yeah, we had Clash in Paris, and then we had Crown Jewel. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Google. And then we had WrestlePalooza. That was kind of.
Oh my gosh, and that wasn't even good either.
Yeah, because this was much better than WrestlePalooza.
Yes, much better
let's put that
leaps
out
and
there
bounds.
Right
Next, WWE PLE. Crown Jewel already happened. I'm not getting a straight answer.
That sounds right. So, we'll do our best to get consistent again. It was we had some. Yeah. I was out of town last week, so
yeah. What was it? Wichita. I don't even know what for.
Wichita State. Yeah, home of the Shockers. My daughter's a Shocker.
Okay, so we got Saturday night main event on November 1st. Then we got Survivor Series War Games on November 29th.
Okay. Should be good. Yeah, that's a good time to. Yes, thank you. Because I'm tired of these 2-week pay-per-views. We need at least a month to build it up, man. Build it up.
Give us some breath. Yeah.
Get a nice run and get us ready for the pay-per-view. So that gives them time to start setting up teams. So I expect on Raw, SmackDown, they'll start building up these teams. I expect Seth to lead off Raw this Monday.
Yeah, he's the winner.
And tell you his direction for the future.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little tension in the vision. They are breaking the vision up very quickly.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see, though.
Tension's not the same thing as breaking up, okay? It's just establishing some ground rules. You know, that's all. If you lose, you're not our leader no more. Them's the rules.
Have you seen the rumors of Brock Lesnar being in Survivor Series being involved? Somebody said Austin Theory.
Austin Theory to what? To do what?
He's gonna be on the team vision.
Maybe it would
You have
be
to
good
make
for
that
Austin
make
Theory.
sense.
It
You have to
would. It
make
would.
that one make sense.
Yeah,
Because
you
it
would.
doesn't make sense right now. You got a month and a half to get it to make sense.
Yeah.
He's always been a low key Heyman guy though.
Yeah, and he's always been a guy that made sense for the vision that people hoped would be on that team. It's just okay. But once Austin Theory joins that faction, I think that's it. No more members after that.
No more members after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, good week of wrestling, man. Like I said, this was much better than WrestlePalooza. WrestlePalooza was. It just seemed like it was rushed a little bit. It was still good. I was like a 7 to me, but this was more of an 8, a 9, and some great matches, some great classic moments. John Cena it's almost over, bro. Like, that's crazy. I think the closer we get, the more reality is hitting of it's almost over for Cena. We got like 4 more. 4 more. So shout out to him. They got a picture of this lookalike John Cena guy.
They took it,
bro.
Dude.
That was scary. I thought it was AI.
Scary.
The dude looked just like John Cena. He looked like a younger John Cena.
But still, that's the only way I could tell was the hair. It's like he had the hair of a younger John Cena. I was like, okay, that's not him, but that could be,
Yeah, that was scary. We're gonna have to break down Javon Evans though one day because that kid is on a rocket ship to be.
Okay, let's do this then. Our homework for this week: we got to watch NXT this week. Got to watch NXT this week.
Okay, I'm
gonna remind you. I'm gonna remind you, and we're gonna watch it, and then we'll talk about it on the next show.
I'm with it. NXT has been kicking ass lately. And TNA. Hardy Boys won the titles. What's the girl from TNA? She I think one of the girls won. They had the invasion. Well, you can't call it an invasion anymore. They had the showdown.
Showdown.
The showdown.
Showdown.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that, and then we're gonna have to break down the showdown. But yeah, okay, we're gonna watch some TNA. Javon Evans is gonna be a superstar in a very short time. That kid is crazy.
Young OG.
So, what is our sponsor?
Listen, same as always. Okay, the affiliate link. One of these days, I'm gonna put the link back in there. But for now, y'all can just ask me for it. I have it. Okay, I have it. I just haven't put it in here yet.
You ain't even got to be polite. Just be like, man, give me the damn.
Yeah, you can be rude, be mean, and I'll still give it. Okay, mug me for the link. Come into my DMs and demand the link at gunpoint, and I'll hand it over to you. Okay, I'm like the cashiers at the bank. I just give you. I just give it up, okay?
I don't know if that's the right thing to say.
Well, that's what they tell you to do at the bank. Whenever somebody come in and rob you and ask for money, just give it to them. That's what they tell you to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all ask for the affiliate link. I will give it to you. Buy WWE merch. Support the show.
And with that said, we got 2 words for you.
Subscribe anyway. Subscribe anyway. Do it anyway.
You are on point today, man. Subscribe anyway. So we'll check in with y'all next week, man. Like you said, we're gonna do some homework. We're gonna watch Javon Evans, gonna watch some NXT next week, and we'll talk about it. So peace. Enjoy your football Sunday. It's so crazy that the Chiefs don't play till like 7. So now we got to find things to do to keep yourself occupied. Especially when you run a sports show like Remp does. Now you got to find something.
You got to find stuff to do, find stuff to talk about. Like what name one person in Kansas City that's going to be watching a newscast at 9 p.m. when the Chiefs are playing football. Name one. You can't. And guess what? We still got to put stuff in there anyway. for one person at the old folks' home to watch.
The life of a sports producer. All right, man. Countdown to the wedding. How many days we got left?
Ooh, wait. Let me ask Jenny. How many days until the wedding? 26. 26 days.
26.
26. So it's coming less than a month away.
Less than a month. Bells will be ringing. We out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.